Hello, my name is Zsuzsanna Bacsa Palmer, and I will be graduating with a PhD degree in English in a couple of days. I speak to you in a somewhat non-traditional way through this video recording, which truly reflects the nature of my education at Old Dominion University. As a distant student in the English department, I have often been on screens during classes and got to know my professors and fellow students first in the form of small pictures on my laptop. Thus, this format is very much connected in my mind with Old Dominion University and my education. When I was asked to speak at the Advanced Degree Luncheon, I became reflective of my whole educational path that led me to this degree. The first thing that came to my mind was my kindergarten graduation. I was born in a small village that was located in the Danube Valley in Hungary. At the age of 6, for my first graduation, I was walking down the street between my kindergarten and my elementary school, together with my classmates, holding on to sticks that had a bundle attached to it made out of a red handkerchief with white polka dots. Inside the bundle, essentials like pencils and erasers accompanied us on this long walk of goodbyes and first encounters. As we walked on the pavement in a single file with friends and relatives following us, we sang Elmegyek, elmegyek, hosszú útra megyek, which translates to I'm leaving, I am going on a long journey. Little did I know on that sunny day in my sleepy little village just how long that journey will be, both in terms of time and miles. And now, 36 years later, and 7,000 miles away from Hungary, I reflect on the places and people in my life that led to this important moment. My parents have instilled in me the importance of education from a very young age. My father told us endless anecdotes from history, and I still often picture him leaning over our worn-out world atlas, dreaming about faraway places. My mother, being the girl in her family, could not automatically go to college right away. So she worked on her degrees all the way to the postgraduate level, while I and my two siblings were young. Her example of lifelong learning is certainly one I felt was worthwhile to follow. When I was in high school, big changes came to my country that also affected my personal life in significant ways. Hungary, having been part of the Eastern Bloc, became increasingly more open and democratic after the Berlin Wall came down in 1989. I wanted to be a part of that change. So I switched my emphasis of my studies from history and geography to languages, specifically the German language. After graduation, I spent 1 year in Germany learning German and also working as a nanny. While in Germany, I also met the man who became my husband several years later. He was from the US and was the descendant of Hungarian and German immigrants. He became the most vehement supporter of my education after I finished my master's degree in Hungarian and moved to the United States in 1996. I came to the field of English studies, specifically to the teaching of composition and technical writing, which are my specializations, in a rather roundabout way. At the time of graduating from high school, I did not even speak any English. Listening to my strong accent today, you can probably tell that my language acquisition started later in life. But my strong interest in languages and literature and my desire to become a teacher led me to English studies when I moved here. After having worked in an office for a few years, I began to take English classes at Grand Valley State University, here locally, where I now work as a visiting professor in the writing department. I went on to get my master's degree in English from Central Michigan University and began teaching composition and professional writing as an adjunct simultaneously. After finishing my master's degree, I knew that I wanted to go on to the next level and continue learning about my field and continue improving my teaching practices. There was just one problem. By that time, with 4 children on our own, moving to a city with a graduate school in my field was not really an option. And this is where my husband again played a crucial role on where I am today. He suggested that I research online programs that surely must exist in this age. I searched the web looking for a reputable institution with a brick-and-mortar campus that offered a degree in my area of interest. And that is how I came across Old Dominion University in 2007. I spoke with the program director, Dr. Richards, at the time on the phone and knew instantly that this program offers everything I am looking for in the format that will work with my life. The English distance program was fairly new back then, but taking advantage of the advanced distance learning infrastructure of ODU, it was providing me and my fellow students with an experience that rivaled and in many instances even exceeded the experience of on-site students on any campus in the United States. While it was the technology that made my pursuing a PhD degree possible, it was the people that made this degree exceptional. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my chair, Julia Rumberger, for her unwavering support during the writing of my dissertation. Also, I would like to thank Kevin Depew for his support as the program director and my committee chair. All the professors in the English department were providing me with great examples of scholarship and teaching, and I am very fortunate having had the opportunity to work with them. My fellow students in the department also motivated me to succeed in many ways. But my being here today is also the result of the hard work of many other ODU employees. From the highest levels of administration to the people who work in the mailroom, everyone had a part in me and all graduate students receiving their degrees this month. The university's commitment to distance students is certainly outstanding. Providing the means for everyone in Norfolk or anywhere else in the world for that matter who want to achieve their best potential through education is no small task. I greatly appreciate the many different forms of support provided by ODU, whether in the form of the Graduate Travel Award to present at the national conference that I received, or in the form of the helpfulness of the Distance Learning Office and the prompt delivery of books and articles from the library during my classes and during the writing of my dissertation. The university's ongoing commitment to distance students also continues in its move towards digital dissertations that will greatly simplify the dissertation depositing process. It is because of this great commitment of Old Dominion University to students that will help everyone to achieve their best potential, and that makes this institution a great place to pursue a graduate degree, which we, soon to be alumni, can be really proud of. Thank you, Old Dominion University. Thank you to all the people in front of the stage and behind the scenes for making my dreams become a reality. I am truly fortunate that my long journey of learning in time and space led me here, and I will continue with the virtual bundle of all the knowledge and experience that I gathered here during my doctoral education on my way towards education and improving the lives of students during my career. Thank you.